Well, welcome to the third game here in the Bank of Ireland Celtic Challenge, live from Bordnamona O'Connor Park in Tullamore. Derry line out with Leo Passmore of Owen Rua in goal. They've got a few Ballinasgreen players as well. Two of them are Oisin McCluskey and Ronan McKenna, and also Owen Cassidy is wearing number 8 this afternoon. Fintan McGrath from Slough-Neil, a team that had a tremendous innings in the All-Ireland Club Championship 2 years ago, and both their Camogie team getting to that final and doing very well as well. Shay Cassidy also there from Slough-Neil. Keelan O'Kane is from Banagher. Ryan McGill is number 23. Niall Biggs is number 20. And Sean O'Dean from On Sucre is number 17. So fine Derry team with some traditional Derry strongholds in hurling taking part for them this afternoon in Tullamore. And for the Galway Tribesmen, well, we got the Ballinagar lads on this team. Clifton, Ballinasloe, Demoy, Cullen, Mountbellew, Anna Down, and from all that side of County Galway, Dylan Connolly from Skiana is in goal. They got a good run in the Junior All-Ireland Championship a few years back. Niall Kelly from Ballinasloe is at number 5. The centre back is John Igo from Silan, and his left half back is Jason McDonough. The middle of the park, Darragh Mann and Craig Potter, and up front you look to the hurling stick of Carol Healy from Ballygar, Phelim O'Reilly of Ballinasloe, and Rhys Ryan from Tuam. In possession now is Galway, clearing that ball from their full back line. Derry have gathered that back through their number 10, Darren McGilligan. And Darren McGilligan grabbed that, and he didn't waste any time. He had one look at the post, and Darren McGilligan said, I'll get the first score in this game. He's got the first score in the game, and with less than 2 minutes played, he stuck that between the sticks, but just hadn't got the legs. And Galway's Dylan Connolly from the Skiana club won that ball and played it to the middle of the park, and here goes Darragh Mann. Darragh Mann, lovely run from him as well, chased by the Derry man, but Galway hold possession outside the D. Oh, great individual score. Brilliant play from the midfielder. And he really took that on and took it very, very well for the William Robinson Cup. It's Derry versus the Galway Tribesmen. Derry on the attack. Oh, that's a fine shot fired in from right underneath the stand. And that's a beautiful score from the man with the most difficult name for fellas like us, but Costa Papa Christopoulos has got that score. And he really took that very, very well. He's got it right, but Galway have won it back, and that's a high soaring strike gone back in. And Darragh Mann has got his second point of the afternoon. It is Derry with the free from the 65, 4 metres in from the terracing side here in O'Connor Park, Tullamore. That's a massive strike. If it's there, it's good, but it looks... Oh, he's got it. The umpire had a good long look at that. That's an excellent score. Way out on the left hand side, and the man to strike that in was the number 8 for Derry, Owen Cassidy, a great name in Derry circles as well. The Galway Tribesmen come forward. Darragh Mahan, he's 2 points so far, switch it across to 12, which is Darragh O'Sullivan. He's a man down, he gets it to Kevin Walsh and Mike Cullen, and Kevin Walsh makes no mistake. Shading their eyes with their hands on the forehead as Galway come forward. Carol Healy from Ballygar. Well, it's a brilliant run going forward. The shot goes in, and that's over the black spot. That's another one for the Tribesmen. No, that ball just didn't stick. It was intelligent. It was a true crossfield ball towards 13, which was Carol Healy for the Galway Tribesmen, but it stuck in the end. And while it wasn't pretty the first time, they've somehow managed to get the strike on goal. They've got the score, and the man to finish it off looked like Phelim O'Reilly, the number 14. Not a difficult angle as such. He's 14 metres in, and he just has a crack at this. He strikes me as a young man that goes to the field for a few hours every day, and he sent it in and over the bar. His second free. Here is Derry back on the attack, but that's good work by Jason McDonough. Jason knocked it off the stick of the Derry man, and he's got it to Darragh Mann. He's got 2 already, man. He makes his way up to the 20 metre line. What a goal chance now for the Galway men. There's a ball. Oh, stopped. Great block down by Derry, and it's gone in and over the bar, but initial block, savour of a 3-pointer, but Galway have got a 1-pointer and extend their lead to 6 points to 4. Here is the replay.
Yeah, so Riley again took it really well, and it all came, as you said, Brendan, from Derry, missing that free just at the other end. Good work there. Possibilities of goal, blocked initially well the first time, but once it came back out there to the Galway full forward, Phelim O'Reilly, he made no mistake.
It's a very competitive game now, and now Galway have turned defence into attack from the 10 metre line. There's a shot that has gone in and over the bar. Brilliant score. With 17 minutes gone, it's 7 points to 4 in favour of the Galway Tribesmen. But is it now 5 for the Derry men? Yes, it is. Gone in. And he has a look at the post. Good steady look. He's got a great setup, as we say. I struck that brilliantly. He's right up there with the best of them.
All about confidence, isn't
Excellent score. He was in the left half forward position.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's excellent play. First touch vital. Is there a goal coming here? Yes, there is. There's the straw. It's brilliant goalkeeping. Oh, my word, was Leo Passmore brave? Was he brave? And Derry are going to get this ball cleared. It just didn't bounce favourably for Cassidy. Back in for the Tribesmen it goes. Turning and striking, that's wide.
He's got to get it and just bring it down to the bare minimum. Again, you know, he's a wonderful striker of the ball. That was going over the bar from the very minute that the slitter left us.
Derry on the attack. Lovely ball infield towards Owen Cassidy. 5 from frees already. Goes for distance. Owen Cassidy has got it. Oh, brilliant stick work. Brilliant play by the Oakleafers. They'll be happy with that one in Derry. And Derry in the second half, in their traditional red and white, will play from right to left. Can they take the lead? They're going about it. Oh yes, they can. Derry are off to a flyer.
Galway really struggling to penetrate that Derry defence, anything inside the 70-metre line, or especially inside the 45. They're getting no space inside.
And there is a beautiful run by Derry, and they're going to lead in the second half by 2 points to no score. A beautiful finish by McGilligan, his second of the second half.
Here's our sweeper friend again.
He's certainly doing well. That is Larkin McMullen from the Owen Ruat Club in County Derry.
But just look at the way Brendan he uses the ball. Look at this for a run now in the conditions, taking the pressure off his team, bringing it 70 metres out, bringing somebody else into the game, and he's continued as well. He's an ambitious sweeper. That's great to see in this system.
He certainly has. He's continued and he's taken the pass, and now he's going for the score, and he struck that well. Has he struck it? Oh my
brilliant.
Word,
absolutely
what a
brilliant
score. Now we hear of score of the game, but for me, score of the day
score
at
of the day
Bank of Ireland Celtic Challenge. Have the wind, but this is a big ask, but he puts plenty of height into this, and this is Owen Cassidy, and that's a massive ball broken down. Oh, it could have been a goal. The keeper was good. It is a goal. Out it came, and you can't beat the old-fashioned ground strike. And Derry are in the ascendancy here.
Moved in different systems, they're not a one-track pony, and they're so defensively difficult to break down. But there's that goal again. It shows the importance of having players in round the goal mouth. Well taken finish, that ground strike as you mentioned there.
Galway Tribesmen haven't scored, but Derry have notched over some beautiful points and a well taken goal by Padraig O'Kane, the full forward, and now they're about to add another one, and it's that man again, Owen Cassidy. And well, our good old friend Costa Papa Christopoulos is got a pointy Owen Rule man earlier on. He's been replaced at the moment, and meanwhile Owen Cassidy sends in this free and he sends it over the bar. There's Galway here with 2 teams, John, and this is what makes this competition, the Bank of Ireland Celtic Challenge, so special, that it gives everybody a chance. And here's these young men from Derry coming down who feel as important as playing the game of hurling as a fella from Galway or Kilkenny or Tipperary.
And the good thing about it as well, Brendan, just looking at the clubs represented there, you could say some of those areas very much football strongholds in Galway that's been represented on this team as well.
And there's another excellent score from Derry. I have to credit all the referees this afternoon. We usually give out about them, but we don't mean that in a kind of a funny type of way. But Galway Tribesmen have sent this one in, and
Healy
they've got
again.
A white flag.
Yeah.
And Healy, it's one they needed. The Galway Tribesmen need this to bring them back to within 4 points. He's even so happy to go for. It looks like he's setting up for a point here.
Has to go for the goal, Brendan. Has to go for it. Just not the way they're playing. I just can't see them clawing back that lead. Saved.
Yeah, didn't strike it that well. Oh, he dropped it the second time.
Just wonder, was he caught in 2 minds at that penalty? It's a game-changing moment. I think it might have been Callum Murray, was it, that went on that fantastic run, brilliant run for him. But here's the penalty again, as you mentioned there. The striking action just didn't look spot on, straight at the goalkeeper, down his neck. He'd saved those all afternoon, the Derry goalkeeper, who's in brilliant confidence as well in Leo Passmore. But definitely the striking action, the execution of it, the style of the penalty taken there, left a little bit to be desired, and it's a huge moment. That really was a great chance for Galway. We'll get back into it. We could be looking at a 4-point swing now when Cassidy taps this one over.
He certainly has topped it over. And here they come, 1 against 2. Can they get something here?
Again,
here's a chance now. Healy goes for. Oh, they're back in the game big time now. Brilliant score. The man to get it was Carol Healy from Ballygar. He's got the goal they so wish to get, and he's put them back in the game somewhat. And the clock says 22 minutes gone in the second half. 115 to 110. 5 points in hurling is not a lot, John, but the way Derry are playing, it could be a mountain, because if they make this 6, it's a great shine of character. And he has made it 6, because from that goal going in, the ball is down the field and in goes the full forward for Derry, and that's a sign of a great team. But here come Galway. Craig Potter, the ball in the slow man. He's got pace, he's got accuracy. He sends the sliotar in field. There's a goal chance for the Galway Tribesmen. 2 against 1. Oh, it's gone over the crossbar. Could have been in the back of the net, and no one knows that better than Dara O'Sullivan from Annadown. But he's got a point, and we have a game on here now.
I think he picked up a shoulder injury maybe as a result of that. He's got his hand up against the post there at the minute, waiting for the free to come in. But that was a huge contribution for him to make as well. Opportunity maybe there from the free. That looks good. That's gone over the bar.
That's a white flag. It's gone to ground. It's all about discipline. Galway come forward. They've got the nudge. They have to sliotar up. Oh, brilliant defending again. But they still have it back. The man in possession going forward has been lively for them. Carol Healy plays it across at the back of the net. Now we got a game on in O'Connor Park and Tullamore. 116 to 212. Derry have possession. Derry break forward. They've got the whole possession. Big ball in from Derry's 14, which is Patrick O'Kane. Down to the full forward line it goes. 212 to 116. That's a 1 point advantage for Derry. Bit of stalemate in the left corner forward position. But Derry break forward. Oh, lovely stick work. Brilliant player. They can wrap it up now. Oh,
brilliant.
What a finish.
Brilliant.
Oh, what a finish. DJ Carey, Henry Shefflin, Jamie Callanan. Have you scored one like that? Well, this man has come onto the field for Derry. His name is Jamie Murray from Ballinascreen, and that's as good as you can do. And they're coming to put icing on the cake, and no better man to be the confectioner than the one with number 8, Owen Cassidy. Now that's a sign of a great team, John Lynch.
Absolutely, another team really would have buckled under the pressure of seeing a big lead go away like that. But just look at the goal, brilliant ball inside, and just look at the finish there from Jamie Murray. I tell you, there was a famous Jimmy Murray in Roscommon from the 1940s and a couple of All-Irelands. Not Crockery, St. Dominic's country up there. Well, you know something, he was some footballer. This guy is some hurler. Presume the Galway Tribesmen, they have no choice here but to go for a goal and try and somehow get themselves back.
It's in the back of the net. Is it? It is.
Yeah.
It's a green flag. Well, you go low to try and get it, and now there's only 2 points between them. This is a vital free from a player that's been outstanding this afternoon, and he got that from a difficult angle. Owen Cassidy, he's really been the difference between the sides.
Got the score. There you go, Derry the champions.
Yeah, Derry the champions, and deservedly so. Commiserations to the Galway Tribesmen. They gave it their all. They put themselves back in the game, but Derry, to be fair, won out in the end. They brought it back on the stroke of half time. They were trailing by 8 points to 7. They levelled it at half time, and they came out in the second half and got some terrific scores. They finished up scoring 2-18 to the Galway Tribesmen's 3-12. So Owen Cassidy, what an individual performance. There we go, the Derry men. They're the Bank of Ireland Celtic Challenge winners, and what a performance they've had in the final against the Galway Tribesmen.